the Void Spirit into the tower. So you have to be a lot more conservative as your last hitting, you know. So that might actually give Magnus the edge in terms of just CSing until you get one early point in dissimulate, so that you're not worried about that happening. But in terms of last hitting, I think Magnus should have the edge overall. You should get more creeps. Let's see what Blacklist decides to do here. They're walking bot, you know, so they're gonna go through the twin gate and then try to swing around. Let me see if I can draw the line. Oh, I can't draw the line. They're gonna try to go in the dire jungle. That's what I saw this being done by LGD. Oh no, actually no, they're not going to go through the twin gate. They're just going to go through their own lane and place a high ground ward, I presume.
Yeah, the lane ward here.
Oh no, they were anticipating the enemy coming down to cut their trees because they have a treant. That's why they're doing this. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, well, Bleed actually, funnily enough, with position here on the high ground. I'll bet Smoke has broken, as has Masaros. Okay, so I think teams have got a general idea where the other is at.
Very, very, very interesting start to the game for sure.
Yeah. Blacks, they're going to be able to get back into this position. This ward doesn't actually see through the trees, and their smoke was going to last a little bit longer. Either way, seems like we will avoid a bit of contact. I actually think, yeah, Gabby's going to make a run for this rune here. And it looks like the rest of Blacklist are going to fight 4 versus 4. So it'll just be 2 runes apiece.
This is rather disappointing. After all the hype, all the movements, all the smoke plays, all the higher ground vision, and then nobody dies.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if you look at the lanes, I think, like I said, you know, the Beastmaster Snapfire lane, this lane should go very well for Gabby. I mean, you have a AA plus Faces Void. This is... I just played the exact same lane in my game just now when we were having a break. This lane is not good. It's a rather weak lane. And Beast is also very good against the AA. AA and Void does not do much towards the ball.
It's a good point, right? It doesn't really feel good to use any of your abilities as AA on the board because it's just pretty low.
I guess
mana
you
ability.
can kind of use your eventually when you have cold feet, you can try to cold feed the ball, but yeah.
Yeah, but
not good.
It's 125 mana ability for a 60 mana.
Yeah,
board,
I know.
right?
Nowadays, I don't even like to get the cold feet in the lane. You know, I just rather have 2 points in the vortex because the mana cost is lower, 40 mana cost. And it amplifies your chilling touch damage, and it kind of makes it so that it's hard for the enemy to trade against the AA. Because imagine the lane, right? You're like right-clicking with the other support, and you put a cold ice vortex on top of him. He has to run. So it gives AA a lot of advantage in terms of trading now.
It's tricky as well, isn't it? Cold feet also getting a few buffs. They are running as well this Muerta carry. How do you think it's going to match up eventually into this Faceless Void? Like,
they're going in. They have the level 2 advantage.
Yeah.
VG is level 1.
Oh, nice fear.
Nice
Back
shot.
into the call-in. No chance.
That is how
out.
you should use the dead shot.
Very well done. Does also result, well, not that directly, but there's a kill top lane. Looks like
level 2 advantage. Time dilation.
Yeah, the time dilation finding a kill. Jackie taking the point. So no point to the bash quite yet, but able to pick up kills even without it.
Yep, and meanwhile, mid lane, quite even right now. I guess Magnus will slowly get the advantage when you have more levels. But right now, Cordon on the Void Spirit is definitely holding it down. So it'll come down to rune control later, and whoever gets the runes is going to be able to dictate the play of the game. Something like a haste rune would be very, very nice to both of these heroes in the mid lane.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you're going to rotate away from this bottom lane. I think it's going to be fairly okay, but, you know, a move speed slow coupled with a stun here, leaving Raven alone, even for just a while, seems pretty precarious down here.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need to protect him till he gets... Usually you start jungling when you have more points in the gunslinger, then you can start jungling. He's kind of like a Luna, if you may, you know. You need to help him for the first couple of levels, and then after that you can leave him alone when he can jungle freely. Because eventually this lane becomes dangerous for him to sit on because you're laning against his centaur.
Yeah. And they go.
They're
Even
going to go on
just a
him.
little bit of
Raven.
Icarus dive, blood grenade into the stun. In comes the Treant Protector now, offering whatever support he can. Leech Seed might be enough to actually maybe allow them to turn this. The death shot now, Massaro slowed to a crawl, and Carlo doing tons of damage here. Blacklist rival return into a double kill. That was a lot of resources used there, Winter. They popped the blood grenade, lots of mana. That did not go how they thought it would.
I feel like maybe if he didn't have 1-1-1, you know, if he had 2 points in either the stun or double edge, maybe they would have been able to get that kill. Because it was close, you know.
The cookie used somewhat defensively, but it left Taiga within range, so still allowing them to get a second kill here.
This lane is going very well for the Phases Y and A. Did not expect that to go so well for them.
Maybe things start to get a little bit more cumbersome here with 2 points in the summons. You also have this Helm of the Iron Will. You can really see they're trying to ignore Gabby, but eventually these boars, the slow, he's just going to get more and more efficient trades here into this lane. As
mid lane, they got the skewer back.
Corden in a little bit of trouble here. Does not have the dissemblate, so he will go down. Cookie into the skewer is going to be an easy kill here. Surprising rotation. And Tim's is actually going to eventually make his way back top lane.
Okay, interesting. Taiga decided to not waste the XP here. I'm not sure if it's the right move though, because it's going to leave top lane exposed, and I think this is a really greedy play, as the Void Spirit was going to be here anyway.
They'd give him his level 4. They're going bottom here as well simultaneously. There's going to be the silence out from the calling. Might do just enough here, and it will, especially with the rotation out from Abed, interrupting DJ's Icarus dive. No way out for him. Raven will collect that second kill. This is turning into quite a one-sided affair so far, Winter. 6-2 here, 5 minutes in.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They have to try to figure out how to help the Centaur. Like during the draft, I said it's very important for the Centaur to do well in this kind of lineup. The 2 supports are not going to provide you too much. If they fall behind, they don't have stuns, and right now, this is not looking good, you know, for their game. They're going to rotate 2 of the supports top, go with Jackie.
Holding on to the
cookie. Kill here.
Scatterblast miss. Stuns coming out. There's going to be the Hawks going as well. Another blood grenade thrown. Icarus dive. Fire Spirits ticking down. Tim.
Here comes the Treant.
Will go with the right click of Jackie, but Carlo, he's now joined the fray here as well.
Leech Seed,
Hawks
blood
doing
grenade.
some good damage. Leech Seed and the blood grenade. The dual slow allowing Carlo to pick up the kill. And DJ might just be next. No Icarus dive for 20 seconds. This is a meaty Treant Protector. 2-level advantage. Over 100 in auto attack here, Winter.
Yes, the slow back up.
There it goes. Taiga, all he can do is just kind of watch. DJ activating
he's
the
going
wand
for the
charges.
kill.
Carlo really diving for it and will not get the kill. Leech Seed, no. It's not enough. Perfectly calculated by DJ. He saves himself. It's a new season, Winter. He doesn't need anyone to save him.
The tower armor and regen actually saving the Phoenix there.
Wait, but now Gabby? Okay, so Tim's has returned. They're going to make a play for him, but he just time walks off the damage.
I mean, the
and
catapult's
now,
doing a lot of damage.
Corden's rotating in.
Corden.
4 heroes top lane currently. Gabby just ran back into the lane. Or sorry, he TP'd, but now he's going to have to run back. What is going on?
They're trying to abuse the catapult wave, you know. It's a lot of damage, you know, and then because Corden went top, they're pressuring the middle lane.
And the bottom lane.
Big. Raven gets a solo kill. Bot.
He does. Mid tower is also taking a lot of harass out from this first wagon wave. This is okay.
It is definitely not looking good for Bleed right now. Centaur is dirt poor.
Well, hold on, Phoenix. He's going to be able to get both Wisdom Runes. So this is a huge boost for DJ. Remember, he was just level 2 a couple minutes ago. Not even, just 1 minute ago, basically, when they were having that nice little 4v3 on
Masaros is dead again.
Yeah,
oh, no.
He is. He's just going to go down here at Masaros. Yeah, no way out for him. Carlo collecting yet another kill here. 3-1-4 on the Treant Protector here. Only 7.5 minutes in. This is a very rotation-heavy game so far from Shopify, with Abed rotating bot now twice. They are completely shutting down Masaros.
He has no game, you know, no
They're going
TP.
top, though. Gabby, he might pay the price for this in return. Seems like now, with Corden rotating, they will catch him easy, but it's going to result in a death and DJ simultaneously down bottom. That should be this tower going down, too, with Masaros having no TP. Okay. I mean, Bleed, they're getting something out of each exchange. You know, it's not just a completely uneven exchange, but, or an empty-handed one, but these trades do feel better for Blacklist overall.
Yeah, overall,
Radiant's
for
top
sure,
tower
because they
is
got the
under
tower
attack.
bot lane, and mid tower is half HP, less than half HP remaining, you know, so they can make another play to move towards that tower. I mean, it's gonna make it so that Bleak doesn't have a lot of room to farm after this, and they're gonna have to rely on the levels. Oh, actually, A is level 6. What the hell?
They got both wisdoms, I think, so that would do it.
All right, this is huge. They might be able to get a kill bot lane because he's level 6.
Bot lane. Jackie's still continuing to farm away pretty well top. Gabby has the Helm of the Dom on the way, so we'll start to really see that pressure build
bot
up.
lane, the Void can rotate over with the Twin Gate, with Chrono and Ice Blast. You know, they can definitely set up a kill here. And Blacklist knows that this is coming, so they have an Ops and Sentry placed on the Twin Gate.
Yep, really, really good vision. Right now, Corden, the Void, I know it's a different Void than you were thinking, he's going to end up making this rotation. Mouseros will just settle for the first person he can find, and that's going to be Carlo, the Treant Protector. He's worth not as much as I thought, actually, for having 4 kills, but a kill is a kill. And Corden also found 2 bounties on the way over, so not a bad turn there for Bleed whatsoever, especially if it ends up forcing the Muerta out of this lane. They certainly want to be looking to apply
They're gonna lose
pressure.
the tower at top.
That's what I was
at
going to
least-
say.
Bottom
Yeah.
tower is under
At least
attack.
there's something for Blacklist, yeah. I mean, the game is gonna start to ramp up once they get a couple more levels, especially the Phoenix is gonna need his level 6. Right now, the Void Spirit has already vacated the lane so he can get his levels. Carlo TP bottom to get his level 6 too.
Yeah, they're TPing a couple more heroes in here, actually. That's going to be Tim's completing the TP. Abed's nearby in the jungle, but Bleed feel very confident holding this position given they've got a ward here on the cliff. They see Tims, they see Carlo, now Corden going to make the jump in. Quick D-ward there using the little Shredder. Cookie on out, not going to save the life of the Treant Protector, but Raven nearby, but not close enough to do much about it.
Killed.
Yeah, that's pretty costly death, you know, 2 deaths in a row for the Treant Protector. Now he doesn't have a TP and he didn't even get his level 6, you know, from that crit wave. So it's definitely going to hurt his game a lot here. I mean, in the meantime, Abed is going to get his blink. So the game is going to be centered around his pickoffs with the blink into Skewer. Getting kills here and there. Because they have a Beastmaster too, you know, so they're going to be able to put a lot of pressure on the top lane and wherever the Magnus decides to go to. And if you look at their lineup, they have a lot of good scaling with the Muerta, the Treant, all these heroes scale really well into the lane. And obviously you have the RP, which is great against the Faceless Void in the late game if you can catch him out. Whereas for SMG, sorry, not SMG, damn it, for Bleed, you're gonna have to wait for the dagger on Masaros, which is, he's having a rough game, you know, so it's gonna take a while before he gets there.
Yeah, won't be too near.
Hey, why is all the player tags not changing? So confusing.
Yeah, I mean, it's that time of year, and I feel like this problem's only going to get worse given that teams don't have to update their roster anymore. Raven actually will deny his tower down bottom, felt the wave pushing in. He's going to take that Twin Gate through top. AA Ice Blast just went... wait, I'm not sure where it went, actually. I saw it go off the map. It did go off the map, pardon me. Smoke play now, as Abed is keen to show off his brand new Blink Dagger. Corden seems like he'll just be able to barely step away from this, but the other purple man here, Jackie, on the Faceless Void, might be right. Oh, nope, quick little turnaround. Felt that one coming, his little spidey senses, and yeah, no harm, no foul there. Abed's first big ulti here back in the C region. Certainly one to forget.
Middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Yeah, actually
No
jumped
RP.
over the Spirit. Okay, Overgrowth did not catch actually this Phoenix, but it's not going to matter. Taiga actually tried to deny the Phoenix Supernova, which is a thing, but Corden is going to be able to at least stay alive here, covers himself with that Aether Remnant, and will be able to make it out alive. Not the best usage there of the Supernova, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Treant actually didn't really understood that they could have actually killed the... If he actually just rooted after the cookie stun, they would have been able to get that kill.
Okay, another ulti forced out here. Just
A lot of spells being
yeah.
wasted, missed.
Yeah. They're just warming up. You know, it's their first game of the day, Winter. Don't be so, you know, negative. All right. They're getting used to it. See, now Corden, now they're not going to miss any spells, right? Because Tims, he thinks he's going to stack. Unfortunately, he's the one that's going to get farmed. The Licorice dive in and a quick kill there as DJ will Icarus drive by him.
I mean, they have to start to try to involve the Beastmaster in the game, you know? Like, Beastmaster is sitting on top, they have to try to utilize his raw somehow. either bring him in the smoke, or usually Beastmasters don't like to be in the smoke. They want you to smoke to him.
That's
so he's
right.
been sitting up here for the last, what, 10 minutes actually. Has he even left top? I don't think so.
No, he really hasn't. And now he's in this very top part of the map, and I don't see him leaving too easily either. I think he's going to want to probably try and stay there until he's forced out.
Yeah, I mean, after a very, very good start, things are slowing down for Blacklist, you know, after the last couple of minutes where they couldn't get their spells combining properly. And it has given their opponents Bleed a lot of space to recover. And Gabby now, he's gonna get spotted here by
Yeah,
this is big.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
There's a tree here. There's a tree here.
Oh, that was a tree,
Yeah,
alright.
Yeah, he was blocking the vision. Apologies. Normally I like to toggle over my vision keys, but all the hotkeys.
Okay, that is a very good spot to TP out then. I didn't realize the vision was not going to be there at that spot.
So he probably, Corden could probably see like something like that. So like this little pocket was hidden until he walked right past. Look, I just made the Illuminati triangle on accident. It's all connected.
Nobody saw anything.
Nobody saw anything. Nope, we're all good to go. All things coming along though. Masaros has just finished up his Blink Dagger, so we could expect, I almost said SMG, but Bleed to be making a little bit of a move here at some point. I mean, they have the ultis, they have the Supernova, they have the Ice Blast, the Chronosphere. It's all lining up here pretty nicely. There's now a Maelstrom first item here for our Faces Void. Second, after the Mask of Madness. Quick correction there. And there's the smoke now from Taiga. Lines drawn on the map. They want to try and go bottom. They're tier 1 tower here for Blacklist, so it'd be hard for them to reinforce. Tims, nearly breaking the smoke as he goes over to the mid lane. That might have averted them disaster, but it seems like Blacklist are going to be able to get out of the way of this one as they're already taking the Twin Gate out.
Oh, they're running away.
Yep.
They might get Jackie if Jackie comes up to farm.
They've smoked themselves up as well here. Abed playing underneath this little
go with the Twin Gate, fight top. Alright.
See where they go. Is a Stampede out from Bleed. I think they were expecting them to be on the high ground because they saw Raven's Courier, which had a Mjolnir recipe on it, so not a bad get. What is going on this game, Winter? It feels a little, you know.
A lot of dodging and trying to outmaneuver their opponents, you know, with their heroes. Both teams clearly have very, very good scaling lineup into the late game, and they're trying to get the better control of the map so you get more farm, you know, on your heroes. I mean, Raven's really fat right now with 9k net worth.
Yes, he could look even better if, I don't know, didn't leave his courier about him. I guess he left his courier there, he banded it, went through the Twin Gate, the courier couldn't follow.
Yep, they're gonna look to collapse onto the mid lane. There is a very good observer ward behind the tower.
Yep.
So it's gonna provide them with very good vision to take this fight with the
Just placed by
skewer.
Carlo as well, so nice movement so far on the Treant Protector. Tier 1 tower alive here as that fortify, I believe, is for the bot. Actually, it could be for top. They have this wagon knocking on the door, yeah. Forces out the fortify from Bleed as the fight is going to start kicking off in the mid lane now. Abed has already used the RP, Winter, and now he will go down, basically having nothing to show for it. Carlo has Overgrowth, but this fight is looking real bad already. Will actually use Overgrowth. In comes now the Mortimer's Kisses. Good damage onto a lot of them as DJ might tick down to the fire damage. Oh, it's so much damage over time. Forced to pop the Supernova to live. It's a 2-for-none trade. A couple ultis used out from Bleed. They'll get the tier 1 tower. They'll save tier 3 as well with the Fortify. Nice moves over Abed, though. Not really coming together for him. I think he's probably happier that I ended up missing whatever his second RP was because it didn't really look like it did anything. Did you catch it?
Their team play has been really lacking. He RP'd like one hero, the Void Spirit, but it was just him and the Treant. I guess he was kind of maybe again expecting the Treant to root there, and with the Snapfire throwing the globs from far away, maybe they get the kill. But I still overall felt like they need to find a way to involve Gabby, you know, like he needs to be with the Magnus moving around. Either he TP's last to join the fight, or he's in the smoke, you know, because they made that play without involving the Beast, you know. He's the very important piece of the puzzle right now in all these moves that Blacklist are trying to make around the map. You know, if the Beast is not there, I feel like they're lacking a lot of firepower.
I see that. Abed farming pretty far. Yeah. Oh, hello. Taiga's going to say hello to him. No more skewer. Little pig pull to try and get out of this one. Eighth Remnant will still catch him. Abed in trouble and will go down.
That's a huge kill there. Almost 700 gold for that kill and a lot of XP for... The A is so high level, man. It's almost level 10. On the position 5A, levels matter so much on this hero.
Dire's middle tower.
Why more so than any other support hero? Why, for example, are levels on an AA better than a Snapfire?
From the void.
I guess Snapfire is kind of comparable.
All right, well,
Like your
help me-
spells do a lot of damage.
Got
That's
it.
the main reason. Like if you compare him to like something like a Lich or Undying, you know, even if you get your levels, you don't really provide a lot of damage in a team fight. But for A, every single spell.
Okay, there's the
gives you
roar.
damage.
They will be able to put that together into a very easy kill. Nice job. That's this ward, which is about to expire, paying off dividends.
Yeah, and they're about to receive, I believe, the shard on the Trian.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
going to
big
be
one.
like a huge one in the game. And they're going for Roche.
Well,
Going
hold
for
on. No,
Roche right now.
I think they're rotating here. I don't know if Roche is the call. It seems like it will be. Ice Blast is going to be for Tims. Not sure if Bleed know that there are reinforcements in the pit. Tims is going to shatter. Gordon picking up the kill there. But for now, Blacklist Rival are actually just focusing onto Roche. They have pierced the veil in 5 more
Dire's
seconds.
middle tower.
This Watcher is currently controlled. Don't let the red dot fool you. It's controlled by Blacklist Rivalry. Gordon TPing out for free. Blacklist will take this as an opportunity to basically snag first Roche for free.
Yeah, I mean, Morita really likes the Aegis. But usually you can, when you get the Aegis, it means that you can delay your BKB even further. And this hero likes to buy a slower BKB. Like you get your Mjolnir, then you get your Hurricane Pike. All those items help you a lot in terms of farming, in terms of dishing out the damage. And this Aegis is gonna give him some time to think whether he wants to get a BKB now or finish the Hurricane Pike.
You know, I'm thinking about something, and I'm thinking when Gabby feels like it's time for... I mean, I guess he did connect on the kill just now, but maybe he thinks, okay, I have my Helm of the Overlord. I'm about
needs
to
to
get
get
my
involved.
Blink. Now I'm going to
He's
get
dead.
involved. He's getting involved. Not really in a very productive way, as we do have a pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, 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 very difficult to see the game not sometimes as beast, you know, because you are playing beast and obviously you'll be comfortable if your team is moving to you. But sometimes in certain scenarios like this, I feel like you also want to be in the smoke. And the reason is being you want to avoid getting killed off, you know, sometimes because the map is bigger, right? And it takes extra like maybe 20 seconds to get to you. And during that 20 seconds, you might just die, you know. And because of how your hawk works now, it follows you, you know. So you don't get to send it to spots to scout out where the enemy is. So you don't have a lot of information. That's why I feel like Beastmaster is not the same as before, where you can just sit in a location, use your hawks to scout the enemy position, and decide whether you can stay and wait for a team, you know. So I prefer to be in the smoke nowadays with Beast because of that change to the hawk.
Plus, it's, you know, the root from the Hawks even have a lot of value this game, don't they?
Yeah,
Against both the
you
Voids.
kind of want to go
Yeah.
in the smoke and be the one that starts the fight, so you can use your role and then you have the root.
Look,
for the
don't get
fight.
me wrong. I would rather much rely on my Treant Protector for the follow-up route against these Void heroes.
Yeah,
than,
he
than
doesn't
the
like
Hawk. But
he doesn't like to go first as the Treant Protector.
Sure, that's true, right? So something's got to give, right? Something's got to give, and I think it's general courtesy here in Dota that it tends to be the offlaner. 20 minutes in, Winter, a 1K net worth lead now, but that's basically nothing.
It's not just about that, you know. It's about the fundamental play style of Beast being altered when they make a change to the hero, like the mechanic, the hawk mechanic, you know. And a lot of players, because you play a lot of the previous Beastmaster, so maybe you're still not used to the new change where you cannot really wait in deep positions like this. Whereas before it's easier because you can just put your hawk around you, right? You scout positions and then you can maybe safely hide around the trees. But nowadays it's very unlikely that you can do that. So you should always be with your team. If you die and your team is smoking towards you, that's like the worst thing to happen, right? Your team is coming, they're already in the smoke, and then you die, and then they're like, "Oh, crap! Do we still go or do we wait?" And if you don't go, you feel like crap too because you're wasting the smoke. So you don't know what you should be doing, you know. That's why to prevent this from happening, the Beast has to be with the team in the smoke.
All right,
But for now, because they have the Aegis on Morita, maybe they should still decide to take the fight.
Winter, it's time for a very serious question now that we've hit a bit of a lull.
No, I know what's the question.
How do you think our lad is doing in the mid lane so far? 6-1-3 on the Void Spirit after taking a death early, right? Didn't he? Reaching out from Blacklist, catching him off guard. How would you say Corden is doing and performing so far in this game?
Fantastic. He's been obviously setting up a lot of moves for his team. Remember how the game started, how Masaros got bodied in the lane? He was so poor. So Void Spirit definitely had to do a lot of work for his team. I think he did a good job in terms of rotating to the Faces Void's lane. The Void Spirit rotating to the Faces Void lane in particular to help Jackie out. Resulting in the AA being like level 6 at 8 minutes if I remember correctly, and that made a lot of pickouts on the map possible because the AA is so high level with the Ice Blasts early on.
Okay, Winter. As we're still paused, waiting for Bleed to restart a PC. Hopefully that'll be soon here for DJ to get us back going at this pivotal moment in the game, right? Blacklist, let's not forget where we're at. Smoked up. They did just lose their offlaner. They're looking for a fight. They feel confident. They want to use this BKB, and there's the reconnect. We'll have to save our bit, Winter, for another time. For now, though, action might be coming here rather quickly. We'll see how teams feel about this one, though. Watcher was captured by Bleed. It did allow Abed to sneak on through, though. RP, this time it's on to 2. The kisses, though, pushing away from it, but doesn't matter. Into the silence. It's a thing of beauty. Down goes Corden. Down goes DJ. Immediately equalizing after losing the offlaner following the pause. Nice moves out from Blacklist.
You're gonna get the middle tower easily too. It's on one HP basically, and Carla is also invading the enemy ancients, putting down vision. This is what you should always be doing when you have the shot on the train. You be the Ricky, the better version of the Ricky and Bounty Hunter.
Not only that, this is what you should always be doing after you win a fight. You want to be able to take advantage of the space that you have. If you're a core, that means farming, generally speaking, your enemy side of the map and then coming back. If you're a support, it means supporting your cores in case there's anyone there and planting vision.
I give you credit for bringing that up. Not just farming anyway, but farming your opponent's side.
Yes, it's so important. You have to ruin their efficiency. It makes your opponents move and shift to different sides of the map, right? Because remember, even if you don't see your opponents on one side of the map, it means they're probably somewhere else, right? And that's really that's really useful intel for you and your team. It can help keep control of the game, right? Because with that information, you can plan your next move. You go, okay, guys, they're gonna move into our triangle. We have vision there. Let's move top. Let's farm. Get this item. You know, it all really just streamlines one into the other. It's really important to do that. Okay, finally, it's Gabby. It's time.
I've got my answer. Sorry, I've got my answer to what Raven's buying. He's buying a BKB. He's going for a safe play. I mean, that's kind of Raven, right? He doesn't really take risk. He's a very safe carry player. Sometimes that's not actually very good.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I feel like for him, it is, and it has been his style, right? For the longest time, you know, kind of farm up quite a bit, especially his days on the Terrorblade, right? Or I don't know, he was kind of first generation Filipino player, wasn't he? Back in those days, what team was that? Was it TI6? Was it Winter?
TNC.
That's right.
And he's always been the stable and reliable carry, you know. But I feel like sometimes you need to
take
some risks, you know, as carry in games where the team's maybe slightly behind. You have to do something.
Masaros, two-man jump in, but immediately the calling on top to shut that down. DJ's fighting ghosts out here. Abed will pull him into the ghost, however, the calling, 2 dead already. Carlo is going to go down to the Ice Blast. Taiga is going to be roared in response, though, getting even beat up and ganged up by the neutrals. 3 for 1 trade here, as both Voids will be able to evade any part of that fight. It's a really awkward fight to fight, I want to say, for Blacklist, but they took it incredibly well. Maybe thanks in part to this ward behind, which gave him a lot of vision, but I feel like normally when you see Radiant take a fight in these trees particularly, it always goes bad for them.
Yeah, if Void was there, Faces Void was there, he gets a big chrono off, then the fight could just easily be different, you know. And right now, on the other hand, it's Blacklist trying to siege the high ground. It was also a really good calling, you know. He precasted it when the Centaur went in, you know. I mean, he still got his stun off, but it made it very awkward for his team to follow up.
Right.
Especially the Phoenix. You don't want to be diving into the silence and then, oh no.
That's true.
What do I do?
Yeah, no, that's true. You know, I think that looks a lot different if there is even just a Stampede being cast, allowing people to get in position and do all that a bit better. But you're right, it is just a little bit too awkward there. And Blacklist now taking a second very good fight with this Aegis. It is going to expire here, but BKB's now online. Raven heading next into that Hurricane Pike, coming along very nicely for his itemization. Abed showing off completed Harpoon into BKB next for him as well. So things are looking up right now for Blacklist Rivalry.
Yeah. Once the Treant gets the dagger, this is going to be huge because it will give him a lot of room to maneuver in the team fights. Like ideally, you wait for the chrono, he chronos your teammate, and then you root the backline or you root the phases sword. You know, that would be ideal for the Treant. Just wait for Gabby and the Beastmaster to start the fight with the primal raw, and you get to save your overgrowth. And right now, Bleed's trying to retaliate. They've had enough of this.
They have.
Blacklist.
Tim's showed on the way, but the better jump would be someone like Abed, who does have RP. Tim's going to go down first. Now we're fighting underneath the Blacklist Rivalry ward, but right now, Abed pushing Corden all the way away. There is a buyback now from Tim's. Hurt an RP as well. It's Taiga who's fighting mano a mano. Corden just barely able to escape. Supernova will cover him as well as Overgrowth missed on the back lines. There was a chrono use. That's what killed Gabby. By the looks of things, the fight continuing as Masaros, who is getting currently ran down and killed off by Raven and Carlo the Slow doing the job there. A messy fight here as, Cookie just barely catching one. Abed can't quite predict the calling from the silence. It's too good. Manta Style just coming off cooldown. Corden could not get out. That fight was all over the place, Winter. I couldn't even catch it all. What the heck just happened?
I think they started the fight decently. They killed the Snapfire right away on the first Centaur jump. Then they proceeded to use their Stampede to chase for even more. And that was like a miss Overgrowth trying to save the Beastmaster, but he couldn't save him. And then somehow they bought back and on the Snapfire, turned the fight around. I mean, Raven's just doing too much damage in the team fights. You know, if you're running towards a location where you don't have good vision of where the Muerta is, she's kind of like a sniper, you know. If you don't get to her, you're gonna lose a lot of heroes, or you have to kind of maybe save the chrono for her.
Abed going hunting, going fishing, comes a popsicle. Not bad. It's going to allow Raven to go beyond Godlike, perhaps extend the siege now as they continue this 4v5 time. All right, Abby.
Interesting cookie. Okay.
In. That was a move for sure.
Yep, but they got a rack, so on the back of Raven's Muerta, one rack's down, one rack's up, I should say, and now the second rack's in the process.
Should go down.
She's so strong, man.
Yeah, I mean, the gunslinger as well up onto the high ground with this attack speed perks. It's a little ridiculous as Abed goes fishing again into the silence. Now the Primal Roar used as well. TJ even. Oh no, jumping in. He says, take me instead. He didn't know it was a 2-for-1 special. Buy one, get one, Winter. They're so popular here.
Everybody is just waiting for the time of the month, you know. Oh, 11-11, buy one.
11-11, buy one free one. Next month, 12-12. I think that's actually when the event starts.
Oh man, are you one of
Oh no! Oh no! Jackie tried to get the gets the 4-step up. The match style almost saving him there. Abed popping the BKB is gonna make him immune to the stun from Masaros. Incoming Ice Blast, perfectly predicted. Will catch him.
But 3 seconds.
Oh no! The kisses make this chase impossible, deadly even. As Bleed will lose the offlaner, the initiator on the way on in. Chronosphere is ready. Jackie just jumping in quickly to collect the kill. He takes down Carlo. Smoke up now by Blacklist Rivalry. They've got only Winter to the barracks top. Tier 3 towers already down, standing between them and the Megas. Bleed have a buyback now on Masaros. No Ice Blast though for another 20 seconds here as Raven covers himself with the call. And Jackie going in now with the Chronosphere. Gabby does not have Roar for 7 more. In trouble now is Raven, still quite tanky. Has pierced the veil, does not have the chance to use it. Buyback instantly from Taiga as he goes down to Abed. But now Gabby slowed to a crawl by the time dilation. Pops the ultimate. Cookie trying to get out here, but he's going to take down to the vessel. Or maybe the Fire Spirits, not sure. Either or. Abed able to blink away in time and Bleed. It costs them 2 buybacks, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just the one on Taiga, but they will stop Blacklist from taking the Megas.
That's a huge mistake by Muerta. He had enough time, you know, to react. I think as long as he clicks the BKB there, he would have actually survived the chrono, because the rest of the spells being thrown in the chrono, it's all magic damage. So what if he chronos you and you use a BKB? You're gonna survive through everything. And then once you survive, I feel like the chances of them winning the fight is pretty huge. You get your Pierce the Veil off after the chrono, and that's it, you know, the fight is over. And then you get Megas and you end the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you are right. I just looked at his death summary, about a third of the total damage done to him was magic. Yeah, so, you know, you're right. Bit of a mistake there, as Masaros is going to be forced to pop.
You know
the
what they
ultimate.
say, Richie? When you're afraid, just click your BKB.
It's true. That's true. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Radiant's
I'm always
turret
afraid when
has
I
been
buy the
killed.
item.
Okay, maybe he wasn't
Radiant's
afraid that.
courier
That's why
has
he
been
didn't do it.
Where's Gabby's courier? Was Gabby's... Where was this? Where's that courier at? Gabby's courier was just murdered. Dropped the gem somewhere. I think it was already originally... yeah, it's originally Taiga's, so he will reclaim the gem that he purchased. Not bad for him whatsoever. Southlight moved quickly into the Roche pit, though. No chrono winter for another 30 seconds. And not enough time to even reasonably contest this one. Roche number 2 comfortably in the hands of Blacklist rivalry.
Time to end the game, says Raven. End the game. No more shenanigans, no more trolls, no more miss spells, you know. Time to finish the game and put the team on his back, but Bleed doesn't want to.
No, they don't
end
want
the
to.
game
And
like
they're
this.
holding the ward. This could be the first life of Raven just like that. Still alive actually forward now. Gets off the Hurricane Pike as trapped inside the Nature's guys is Masaros. Can't even get out. He just dies. Corden as well. I think he's trapped in the trees, Manta style. Will be able to finally get enough time for the Astral Step out. RP was available. Abed fighting. No! Did not get it in time. The BKB, sorry, the Acceptor out from Corden, but now the BKB out from Abed, allowing him to pop the RP onto 2. Chronosphere comes through, but it's just for Jackie to try and get out. In fact, he might just die. Nice Manta dodge onto the Cookie, but it's not going to make a difference as GG is called. Bleed. They will lose in game number 1 as Blacklist outlast them. Take it in 30 minutes.
What a messy game, you know, by both teams. You can see a lot of rustiness. Teammates not exactly 100% comfortable with each other in terms of the way they are playing off their spells.